Hey, welcome back to Score on Business. So, Jacqueline, you've been in business now for 5 years. Congratulations.
Thank you. We had a big blowout, party, celebrating that 5 years in business.
That's So, why did you decide to pursue the certification for Crayons and Marketers now?
Well, it was just time. It's a very, it's a heavy lift to get those certifications. It's a lot of paperwork, it's a long process, it's interviews, on-site visits, but I wanted the opportunity for our firm, now 5 years in, to take advantage of some of those set-asides for larger projects. And so we worked very hard to get everything in, and under WeBank, that's one of the largest certifying agencies in the U.S., and then being certified through the Metro Airport Authority and with the SBA. So it's important to have those distinctions, but we don't lead with it. We want people to think, know that we're a capable firm, we're a capable marketing and communications company first and foremost, and we just so happen to be certified.
So you proved yourself for 5 years, and now you've gotten that. So for other companies that are that have access to set-asides, which would be minority-owned, I don't know that much about it. I guess my understanding is that government and a lot of larger businesses set aside a certain amount of business to go to minority-owned businesses. Is that a...
and it does, and it varies. There's various distinctions out there that you can get from the small business, the 8A program, Minority Business Enterprise, to the Hub Zone certification. There is money set aside, as is my understanding, and again, I'm new in it, so I'm learning it myself, but there is money set aside, but we do hear that a lot of that money is never utilized because we're not going after it. And so getting these certifications, as difficult as it was to get it, I'll be going after it.
Oh, heck yeah.
So I'm looking forward to getting in there. My team, we're looking at the databases, we're looking for those projects, we're looking for larger companies looking to partner and bring in capable minority and women-owned businesses to execute this work, and we know we can.
Yeah, awesome. So, based on your experience, what would you share with other entrepreneurs?
I think first and foremost, I'd ask entrepreneurs to not think small. Even if it's just you, go into your business thinking like a larger company. Last year, I hired an HR consultancy to come in and develop an HR system for me. So know the systems inside of your business, your marketing system, your accounting and finance system, your HR. Even if you don't have anyone, I'm pretty sure you don't want it to just be you all the time.
No.
And so she came in, she developed an HR process for me. She wrote job descriptions, she developed an onboarding and review process and a handbook. And so when I hired at the end of last year, my employee came in a process. And so she doesn't feel like she's at, a small shop that's going out of business tomorrow. She feels like she's in a corporation that's doing serious things.
Yeah, and that touches back. You made a comment that touches back to, I think that companies, I get help with marketing. I don't do my own taxes, and I think that there's really something to be said. You're not an HR expert, so you got some help with it.
Exactly, right. And so I don't even want to be an HR expert. So we brought someone in to do that, and she was amazing. And we still, we work with her when we need to now. Right.
So what else would you say to entrepreneurs?
I think the biggest thing, again, as you just mentioned, you can't do everything in your business. And I understand that money is a big factor, especially when you're starting out, but it takes money to run a business. And so, especially for my women business owners, we have to get used to the idea of potentially borrowing money. And that's not something that makes us comfortable. I don't like being in debt. I pride myself on not being in debt, but for business purposes, it takes money to make money. And so you need to partner with, lending institutions like a Pathway Lending. To see if you could get just what you need to grow, and that goes back to that business plan. Where do I want my business to be in 6 to 8 months or to a year, and what do I need to put in place to get there?
So what parts of your job do you like the most?
I value my client relationships. I'm such a people person, and so my client relationships are very dear to me, and so we work very hard on it. So anyone who partners, Crayons and marketers, we have internal staff, and we also work with different teams as we need them. And so they know the client experience is absolutely important to me. And so it's not, we don't work with clients who treat us like the help, you know. We want to make sure that we're partners so that both of us, the client and our company, achieves our goals, because it makes a better outcome.
So what else might you share with us about data? While I'm not a good data person myself, I very much understand the value of taking advantage of data. Can you share a little bit more about that?
Well, you just want to take the time to understand your audience. And so one of the things we do during our message development session is we create personas for our clients. You know, when you're thinking about marketing, again, people jump right into social media, but if I ask them, who's your audience, what demographics make up that audience, they can't tell me. And so you have to really spend time figuring out who your message is for and who that audience is.
So I want to talk more about this, but we need to take a break. So we'll be right, ladies and gents, we'll be right back.